You don't need to drop the ball. You need to start smart with Pepper Gettings. Find out what it's all about coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at Pepper Gettings Recreation Center on Oak Street, right here in the heart of Myrtle Beach. We're focused on the center and all of its activities, and we're visiting with its coordinator, Kathy Anderson. Good morning, Kathy.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. I can't say thank you for coming in, because you've been here for an hour or even more when you all opened up at 6 a.m. This is wonderful.
Yes. Thank you. We enjoy it very much.
We enjoyed being here yesterday with Nancy Conley from the Director of Public Support for the Coastal South Carolina chapter of the American Red Cross. Later this week, we've got some fascinating guests coming in, and we hope we can stay here in your lobby this week. Will that be okay?
That'd be great.
Yeah,
Love to have you here.
We probably won't have this fancy ball here next to us with all the guests this week, but what is this right here?
This is a Bosu ball, and it's inflated. And it's a piece of equipment we use in our fitness classes, and we're just getting ready to start some new fitness classes for the fall. And this is one of the new pieces of equipment we'd like to introduce. The main purpose of this is stability, strengthen the core muscles of your body. We do a lot of stepping up on it, do a lot of exercises, sitting on it, and keeping our balance. That way it's a lot of fun. It's great for those abdominal core muscles that are usually the first to go.
You say stepping up on that.
Yeah.
It looks like I'd almost be scared to step on it.
Yeah,
but it's probably
makes you wiggle a little bit.
That's exciting. And that's for all ages, or is that?
Yes, it really is. Moderately fit, at least.
Right.
Elderly people might have a little bit of trouble because it takes you a little bit off balance until you get used to it.
Absolutely. Golly, Kathy, this facility is incredible. Just walking through earlier this morning, it just goes on and on. It seems like you almost have done some upfitting in the last couple of years.
Yes, about 3 years ago we did a major renovation, and we added a whole new section onto the building and changed everything around. So it's much more user-friendly, and it's very pretty. It
really is. And you shared with me earlier this morning the amazing rates. I couldn't believe that for city residents and for non-city residents, but also for viewers that are that may live in the PD and come down here to the beach to vacation. Tremendous daily rates if they just wanted to come in for the day.
We get a lot of people coming in for the day from all over South Carolina and all over the United States and the world, because the price is so great. It's only $3 for adults to come in for the day.
Incredible.
And $1 for youth 17 and under for the day. So they can come in anywhere. They don't have to be a resident of the city. Just come in and use the facility. And then if you live inside the city limits, it's only $125 a year for an adult to join the center.
You said $125 a year, not a month, but a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And then they can add on a family member for just $25 additional. And anyone in your immediate family you can add on, so it's a good situation.
That's great for city residents. I think you said the non-city resident rate, if someone lives, for instance, in Socastee, or if they live in Garden City or Surfside, they could join for
$210 a year.
Okay.
And again, that's a great price for the facilities that we have available here.
Right.
$210 and then $45 for additional family members.
That is tremendous. I think the big aspect that a lot of people may not know of is the opportunity when you join one, you're actually joining all three of the city recreation centers.
And that's a bonus. You're right. Most people don't realize. We try to remember to tell people that.
Right.
But they get the Crabtree Gym, which has pretty much what we have, except for they do not have a pool. We have the swimming pool, but they do have racquetball courts.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready to undergo major renovation. They're going to be closing down here in the next week or two. And they're going to get pretty like we are.
Are they going to get a pool as well?
Not right now. There wasn't enough money to put the pool in, but it is in the next phase. Once they get the money, they hope to be able to do that.
Great. Good. Yes, that's going to be magnificent. That's on the former Myrtle Beach Air Force Base.
That's correct. And then we also have our Canal Street Recreation Center, which is just up the road here. And they do have a pool. They also have a 25-yard, six-lane pool.
Great.
There, and a workout center and a big gym just like ours.
That is incredible. And actually, that's where my daughter's been taking swimming lessons this summer and is loving it. She's there in the afternoons, the late afternoons, the preschool 2 program. Very dedicated instructor there who really is tremendous at making a difference in the kids' lives there. She took her swim lessons here last summer, and there's so many folks who come here to swim and love this place.
Yes, it's wonderful. I always say it's the best kept secret in Myrtle Beach because so many people don't even know we're here.
The best kept secret in Myrtle Beach. I love it. I love it. It really is. You've been here how long, Kathy?
I've been here full-time for 10 years, and I worked here part-time for 5 years before I got a full-time job.
That's great. That's great. It is amazing. If a viewer needs to get off to work now or get family out of the house, what's a good phone number to call to check, just to reiterate those prices? And can they go to the cityofmyrtlebeach.com website?
That's a good place to go, cityofmyrtlebeach.com, or the phone number is 918-2280.
Great.
They can get the front desk right here, and they can give you all the information for pretty much everything in the building.
918-2280.
That's correct.
918-2280. And it is tremendous. And when you talked about, one other quick thing, before we get into some of the tremendous programs and some of the other great summer programs, how about the hours for viewers who may think, oh, I can't get in there early enough, or during the day I work too late? What are the hours during the week, Kathy?
Monday through Thursday, we're open from 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. Of course, the pool's not open all those hours. We have specific lap swim times and open swim times. But the weight room and the cardio room is open during all those hours. And then on Friday, we're open from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. And then Saturday from 8:30 until 5 p.m.
Okay, Saturday from 8:30 to 5. That's tremendous. What a great schedule. Y'all do take a day of rest there.
Yes, Sunday is our day of rest.
Sundays.
The only center that's open right now on Sunday is our Canal Street Rec Center.
Oh, yeah.
And we've had good success in getting kids in there to play some basketball and swim since it has been so hot out.
It's a great facility. I was impressed visiting it for the first time. Just wasn't sure what to expect. I hadn't been back there, but it's a very nice facility and a handsome gym. I mean, a handsome pool in there. Absolutely. Let's talk about some of the great programs going on. I know we want to talk a little bit about Start Smart, as well as the Choose to Lose programs and some other programs, but maybe real quick before we do that, I hate to ask something real quick. Just give viewers a sense of what all's here if they were visiting for the first time, either as a tourist from Michigan who's down and said, I want to pay the $3 to bring my child in, pay $4 to come in to spend some time here at Pepper Gettings Recreation Center.
Sure. Well, the first thing you would do is come in the front door and come to the front desk, and the people at the front desk can give you all the information as far as where everything is located and what the fees and the hours and everything are. So they'll get you set, and they'll give you a wristband, and then you're able to access all the activity areas of the building. We have a cardio room with treadmills and elliptical trainers and bicycles, pretty much everything as far as cardio that you need. We also have upstairs, we have a big weight room with fitness machines and free weights. And we also have an indoor track for walking. A lot of people like to get in and out of this heat.
Oh, yeah.
And take a stroll on the track. It makes it very nice.
That's tremendous. That's tremendous. You said the weight room is upstairs.
Yes, it is, and it's beautiful because it overlooks the big gym, our big new gym. You can walk around the track and see what's going on. And then right across from there, we have the swimming pool. We have a 6-lane, 25-yard swimming pool with a separate shallow end, shallow water for, we do a lot of swim lessons and water exercise classes. We have a year-round swim team. The kids travel, and a head swim coach and some assistants. And the pool probably stays the busiest of any area in the facility.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's tremendous.
It's constantly busy, so a lot of people.
And you all have swimming lessons year-round?
Yes, we do.
Is that right, year-round?
Summertime, most people think, oh, swimming lessons, but we have a tremendous amount of lessons in the fall and in the spring as well.
That's wonderful for kids of all ages. Again, my daughter was here last summer at age 3. And at Canal Street this summer, obviously at age 4, but you start as early as?
We start as early as 6 months.
Wow.
The kids 6 months through 3 years of age, we have an infant toddler class where the parent goes in, and it is so much fun. The kids so enjoy it. The parents, you can have parents, grandparents, just send them all because it's such an enjoyable time in the pool with the kids. And that's the key to getting the kids to swim early, is just getting them into the water and having fun and learning to enjoy it and respect it. And it's very important for their later progress.
very important. Some of those basic rules that folks think about of not swimming alone, and of course we think about stuff out on the beach because we live at the beach, swim near a lifeguard, and some of those things we hear about all the time. But there's just a lot of activities that the pool for first-timers can open the window to. What are some of the great programs that are going on at Pepper Gettings?
Well,
and real quick, I'm sorry to keep going on the real quicks, but Pepper Gettings, who is that? What's that all about? Is that a nickname for something or somebody?
Well, it is. Pepper Gettings was a youth that went through our programs as a child, and he came back, and once he got into college, and come back and coach during the summer times and worked with us. And when he was in college, he got hit in the head with a baseball and passed away unexpectedly. Just a great fellow. We still have his family members that come in here. Sort of a Pied Piper type of guy. All the kids loved him. He was a wonderful youth, was a strong athlete, just a great guy. And so when he passed away and they redid this facility a number of years ago, they decided to name it after him. I think it's a worthy name.
Sure glad they did that. And right off the lobby here, the first window shot there off the lobby, there's some great information about him, some good stories to read about him. But thanks for sharing that. Some of the programs that are coming up here, both going on right now as well as towards the end of the summer, and then other year-round programs.
Okay. Well, right now this summertime we have the sport and fitness camps going on. We have some evening camps and some daytime camps. A couple more camps coming in August that there's still openings for. The sport and fitness camps, we try to give the kids a smorgasbord of activity.
Great.
We have football, basketball, volleyball, soccer, and baseball. A little bit of it, something each day, introduce them to the sport. And the kids can kind of feel their way around. Of course, there's so much transfer in each sport. If you can throw a football, you can throw a baseball. It's very much the same. So they're getting the same basic fundamental skills throughout the week, but they feel like it's completely changed up with the different sports. So that makes it a lot of fun for them. It keeps their interest, because kids, you know how they are. If they're not having fun, if they don't like one sport, they're ready to go home. But tomorrow it's a whole new sport, a whole nother day.
That's true.
So that's been a lot of fun. And with the pool here, the kids that come to camp, we all swim in the afternoon, and then we're back in the gym. It's a great situation because we have the camp proper from 9 to 2, and then from 2 to 4 they can swim, and from 4 to 5 they're back in the gym for an open swim, and there's no additional charges for the extra. They can go home at 2 after the camp, and they can stay until 6. Most parents like to pick them up a little later after they get out of work, so that's a great situation.
That's tremendous, and there's oversight from that 2 to 6.
Oh yes, a lot of oversight. We're very, very, very safety conscious. That's so primary in everything we do.
And that's for what ages again, Kathy?
The week of August 6th, we have 3rd through 5th grade.
Right.
And then the week of August 20th to 25th, right before school starts, we have kindergarten through 2nd graders come in.
Fantastic. So a real opportunity for parents to get a little respite on those 2 critical weeks, the week of the 6th and the week of the 20th.
Get the kids up, get them used to getting out of bed in the morning.
That's right, get them back in the groove.
That
is fantastic.
That's
of course, Start Smart is another hot one right now.
Yes, Start Smart is pretty much a year-round type situation. We offer a variety of the classes. You see the shirts. We have the baseball, the football, the golf. We also have basketball, and we have an all-sports program. And they're just so much fun. A soccer program. They're great programs because not only do they introduce the child to sport, but they have special equipment. Like this is a golf club, a little golf club. And it makes noise if the kids swing properly. They know it. It's making noise. We have big targets for the kids to be able to hit, and balls that stick to the targets, and everything's multicolored and a lot of fun. We have the soccer balls that are just small, and we have balls that are real soft, so the younger ones are not going to get hurt. And it's a great program. It's really out of the National Association for Youth Sports. It's a big national association that controls all the youth sports throughout all the recreation centers in the United States and abroad.
Tremendous.
And it's their program that they've come up with, so it's been designed by recreation sport people, especially for the kids, to give them a good start so that they can start into youth athletics comfortable, and it's not such a scary thing for them.
And it is critical to get them interested in sport at an early age. isn't it?
Yes, it is. And to get them meeting with success as quickly as possible, because kids in youth sports, if they're not meeting with success or having fun, they're going to quit by age 13. And that 13, 14-year-old kids are the kids that are going to get into trouble if they're not involved in some good programs. And that's really the goal, is to keep kids involved right on through high school, right on through youth sports, and then right into high school sports where they're having a good time and can enjoy themselves.
That is wonderful. And of course, for folks who aren't looking at Start Smart, but just looking at getting involved here with your rates as tremendously low as they are for joining 3 recreation, 3 centers like the City of Myrtle Beach offers. That's a tremendous way to make it happen.
Yeah. All of our classes, too, we try to keep the costs down as much as possible. Of course, you see, mostly everything we do, you're going to get a T-shirt for, especially youth programs. They're going to get a T-shirt. So the Start Smart program is just $25 for the 7-week program.
Wow.
City resident, of course, $42 non-city resident.
Sure.
And then we have a lot of fitness classes and things like that, and we try to keep, again, that low. If we have an instructor here that can teach it, with most of them we do, they're just $20 a month, or $33 non-city.
Great.
And we offer Pilates and cardio classes.
Great.
Cardio circuit training. All sorts of different aerobics classes.
Folks must be going strong. We're hearing this sound in the background of all the soft drinks and the Aquafina bottles being changed out. A lot of folks drinking liquids to stay safe, but also because a lot of cardio must be taking place. That's probably not a normal sound here in the lobby, but it probably is pretty regular. Folks are changing that out.
Twice a week during the summer, actually.
Is that right?
They have to come in and refill those machines. Yeah. So we have about 1,500 to 2,000 people coming in a week to use the facility.
Is that right? During the summer? How about during the year?
During January is our busiest time of the year, of course, with all
New
the New Year's resolutions,
sure.
right? And so there's about 3,000 people a week during the summer that come in here.
Is that right?
Yeah, and that doesn't include the classes. That's just the people coming in to work out, to tend to get their own workout done.
That's tremendous.
So that's good,
And it tapers off as the year progresses.
Sure.
What about Choose to Lose? That's another one of the pieces you've got up here on the table.
Well, as we mentioned, January and all the things that happen to us when we set those new goals, Choose to Lose is one of those kind of programs. It's a great way to set your mind to lose some weight, to get active. It's a team program trying to be the biggest loser. We have corporate teams.
Good.
And they come in. They're able to use the facility free. Hopefully their employer will pay us a $300 fee to join as a team. That covers the 8 people for the 12-week program. And they can come in Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday and work out at any time during those days. And then we have special things on Saturday mornings, special contests and things where they can win prizes. And we weigh everybody every week and try to encourage them to come out, get active, and lose the weight.
That's tremendous. What a great idea. Some of the other incentives, you've got multitude of prizes there.
Yes, we have the towels, we have water bottles and T-shirts.
Right.
And then we had a lot of sponsors throughout the area that were giving us free meals. We had free haircuts and just all sorts of things. The community is just wonderful, giving us the support they do for prizes and things like that. We have a lot of putt-putt, the bowling centers, Burroughs and Chapin, and all the restaurants are just fabulous of being able to give us some things to help the community and to build the community.
That's wonderful, Ken. You know, we think about, of course, in the summertime and throughout the year, all the different programs, group programs. Are there also opportunities for private lessons, let's say in the swimming pool, or do you ever open up special activities like that?
Yeah, we do some private lessons, private swimming lessons. We give some people very few private fitness trainer type things.
Right.
We really strive for the group activity.
Sure.
And not just because that's what we're geared towards so much, but we find it's better. So many people in Myrtle Beach, this is such a crazy community, We don't have people moving in, moving out. There's not a lot of connections made with people.
Right.
And at Pepper Gettings and City of Recreation, City of Myrtle Beach Recreation, we strive to be community. And that's very important to us. So we like to make connections with people and bring them in so they can make connections with other people. The kids come in here, they do swimming lessons, and they find friends here, and they're friends throughout life.
That's wonderful.
And they come not only just to one program usually, but they come back. We have a full summer day camp program and after school program.
Great.
We have a full sports program here with baseball, softball, basketball, and we're getting ready to have football registration August 13th. So we have a lot of community connection here. When they come in, the kids come in here, they're comfortable here. You've seen through the day a lot of kids coming in and just roaming through the building.
Absolutely, even here at 7 a.m. You're right. They're rolling in. That's exactly right.
They're coming in here because it's cool. We have the skate park out back here, and they come up, they get drinks.
Skate park. That's something you hadn't mentioned yet.
I haven't
What's
mentioned
the
that.
skate park?
We tend to forget about that back there,
right.
but yeah, it's great. You'll go back there on any day, there'll be 30 or 40 kids back there skating.
Skating back there. Is that right?
Yeah.
That many?
Yeah,
of course, you've got some tennis out here on the side as well. Is that under y'all, or is that overseen, or is that a little separate part of Pepper Gettings?
Well, the tennis that's right out here, we used to have tennis courts here, but now they've kind of been taken over. We removed the tennis courts when we put in our Myrtle Beach Tennis Center.
Okay.
It's right up here off Grissom, right behind Myrtle Beach High School.
Right.
And we've got a bunch of great tennis courts out there that are lighted. And that is open from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening, Monday through Friday, and also on Saturday.
Good.
So it's wonderful over there.
Yeah, I remember when I would pull up here, I actually used to take some dance lessons here. I think shag
ballroom dance.
ballroom dancing. That's right. The U.S. Amateur Ballroom Dance Association used to have classes here on one night a week or a couple nights a week. Very popular. This Jerry Fouts, who was an excellent instructor, used to enjoy coming over here, and I'd pull up and there would be folks out playing tennis. So I'm glad they've moved up the street a little bit.
Yeah, it's real nice up there now. They've got a good
That's
section.
great. You know, you said the big rebuild or the upfitting happened about 3 years ago. How about some of the big changes over the last 15 years since you joined part-time for 5 years and then full-time 10 years ago? And
well, there's been just so many changes over the years. The biggest thing is just we're growing, just steadily growing. As Myrtle Beach grows, we grow. And we're actually really excited that they're going to put the new YMCA not too far from here because that'll help with some of our growing pains.
Interesting,
We're about busting at the seams. We just opened this facility about 3 years ago, and we could double the size of it and still
be crowded. Wow.
Yeah. Our pool is just so congested and so crowded. Of course, the elderly people, our seniors, they don't like to share a swimming lane. They like to have their own lanes. They don't run into anybody. But there's pretty much no time anymore where you can do that. When I first started as a lifeguard, there was always a place to swim. There was always, you could jump in and get a lane of your own. That wasn't anything. But there's nowhere to get a lane of your own now. It's just always full. So that's the biggest change. And the changes that the renovation has gotten us has gotten all these classes that I'm talking about. Because before, our front desk was very small. They could see the weight room. It was right there off. They had a big window into it. They could see everybody coming and going. Now our gym is on the other side of the building. We have our weight room upstairs. So, and then we have a whole new gym. So we can program the gym, plus we have a dance room we use for aerobics and dance. It's very nice, a nice wooden floor. So that's the biggest changes.
That's tremendous, Candy. CityMyrtleBeach.com. They would just click on the recreation centers, each one of them there, Pepper Gettings and yours, to see the program schedule. All this stuff's online. But if a viewer wanted to come by to visit, they could pick up these one sheets you have for all the programs. Y'all are easy to find. What's the best way? Let's say if a viewer was coming in from Socastee, for instance, what's the easiest way to find Pepper Gettings?
Well, everyone knows where Broadway at the beach is.
Right.
So that's a great landmark right there. And pretty much everyone knows where Planet Hollywood and Hard Rock Cafe. That's 29th Avenue. Come straight down 29th Avenue to Oak Street. Turn left. As soon as you pass the school, we're on the left, just beyond the school. If you go too far, you'll go to the Myrtle Beach Intermediate School, and that's beyond us. So it's easy to find.
Was it something in your early years, Kathy, that got you interested in physical education and being involved in helping both kids, youth, and adults stay physically fit?
I love to play. I love to play. Play is fun. There's nothing better than play. It's great. As a kid, I enjoyed playing. So as I went to college, that was the thing. There was always a sport to play. There was always something going on. So that got my interest, and then it just from there on, if it wasn't play, it was just something where youth were involved. I enjoyed making a difference in people's lives, and that's real important.
That's great. Those are great words. Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to more Carolina People with Pepper Gettings Center Coordinator Kathy Anderson coming up next. Kathy said it off camera here early on a Tuesday morning, the last big hurrah. It's coming up. Look at this, Saturday, August 18th. Saturday, August 18th here, 7 p.m. to midnight. You see it on your pizza, food, fun, games, movies, inflatables. What are those? It's not this Bosu ball, but inflatables. It'll be a fun night. Get out here. It's the last big opportunity before school starts, Saturday, August 18th. The phone number's on here, 918-2280, 918-2280. Whether you're looking at soccer, whether you're looking at even the experiences to learn a little bit about golf. Did you see that thing Kathy had here? Whether it's soccer, it's basketball, it's weightlifting, or as she said, so many folks are getting in the pool. Learn how to swim. Whether your child's 6 months old or you're as old as 80, you can still learn how to swim for the first time. Give them a call, 918-2280. You can also take advantage of the tremendous joining $125 for city residents, $210 for out-of-the-city residents, $25 extra for family members in the city, and only $45 for out-of-city family members. Take the time, learn more about Pepper Gettings, the other tremendous recreation centers in the city of Myrtle Beach. Go online to cityofmyrtlebeach.com.